I'm enjoying it.
Mayberry RFD, welcome to Big Rapids, Michigan, 49307. Bob, did you know our zip code is that?
Yeah, I think so. I've
How
heard
are you
that.
this morning? You look good. You got a haircut. Eyebrows are cleaned up.
There you go.
Took a shower this morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Smells flowery in here.
Yeah.
Wonder why it does.
Why it smells
so
flowery?
good in here right now?
The garbage bags have a scent to them.
Didn't Jennifer and
when she comes in.
Allison
Yeah.
the girls.
They come in.
We got a couple girls in here, Bob.
There you go.
We could start dancing. There's two of us, two of
There
them.
you go. Yeah.
Pleased to join.
Husbands might not like it. Good
Yeah,
morning,
right.
Jennifer Schubert. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, and then we have Allison Jenneru here, and my surprise, we have Jennifer along with her. They're both from the St. Mary's School down here. They're going to have a big gala this weekend, and it just ceases to amaze me. Now I'm going to show my age. I remember in 1994, Dolores and Bob Horn and Carl DePew and myself and Jack White, and oh my gosh, so many others, Joe Weckelman, and Len, of course. Len's right there with Joe. Wherever Joe goes, Len's there, or else Len tells Joe where to go, and that way Len knows where he's at. Anyway, enough picking on Joe. They had a dream, and the dream was to have a parish center, and they tried it back in 70s, I think it was, and it didn't go through. And Carl DePew and I, just for a little history for you girls, Carl and I really wanted one because our children were coming up in St. Mary's, and I think Matthew was, let's say, I don't know what year.
Fourth grade.
Yeah, probably yeah. Pretty close. And Carl and I knew we didn't have enough pull at St. Mary's to get it done, but we knew a couple that would get it done. That was Bob and Dolores Horn. Mm-hmm. So we went upon ourselves to touch a base with them, and they took it. And obviously, you can see what the results are. The Parish Center of Big Rapids, and it's probably the most enjoyable center St. Mary's has ever had. And our kids have really enjoyed it, and I'm very thankful. And as time rolls on, it takes people to carry on that tradition of fundraising, because it's not cheap when you have a private school. It's all private donations, no taxes are paid for it or anything like that. So these people, they sacrifice their finances and send their kids to the school there, and they want something out of it, which is a Christian upbringing, which St. Mary's School does. And right now we probably have, if not the best priest God has ever gifted America, and that's Father Jagger. I mean, I just love the guy. I mean, I tell people that aren't even Catholic, if you want to see what really the Catholic Church represents, and a great sermon every Sunday, just come in for the sermon and leave afterwards if you want to. But it's just unbelievable how he touches everybody. And the same thing is said by everybody after that. They always say, it seems like he was talking to me.
Amen.
It was like directed to me. Mm-hmm. But I got two lovely girls here that are carrying that tradition of, I call the Dolores Horn Center, because women are the strength of America right now. Obviously, us guys, we've kind of failed. I mean, look what's going on in the presidency, and geez, our government just, terrible. Well, we won't go there. But we're going to look at positives. And the positives, we got Jennifer and Allison with us this morning. Now, that being said, I didn't know Jennifer was going to be here today. I am happy that you are here. I love your smile. I love your energy. I love your two little girls, and not most of all, but your Schubert, which to me is the elite. It really is. The Schuberts have done a lot for this community. One of my best friends is Rex, and this year I'm the head of I have been president of the Alumni Association for many years, and this year I'm spotlighting Rex in my newsletter. I'm going to do a story on him because I think a guy like that, what he's done for Big Rapids and St. Mary's, he's supported St. Mary's. His kids went there, and Tyler now is taking the helm, and his kids are going there. We're one left there, I guess. I talk too much, Bob, don't I? You guys probably wonder when the hell I breathe. Well, I get excited about things like this because I just love America, and I love the energy that you young people have. And what I was going to do today is ask Allison here why she's doing what she's doing. Give us a little history of yourself.
Sure.
Where you're from.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for that legacy, too. I mean, I'm happy to be here and to help to carry on some of what you all have done. So I'm glad you went through the history. My history, I'm from northern Michigan, a little town village, really, called Ellsworth. I grew up with my parents, both public school teachers in this tiny town. Our whole K through 12 probably had under 200 students. So I saw my parents every day, grew up in a really great childhood in a small town. And then I went to Central Michigan University. That's where I met Jeff. He played football there at Central. So we met at a party, right? And
it probably wasn't in church.
Right? We did go to church there, that nice church on campus.
You're born and raised Catholic?
We are. Yeah, I am, and Jeff is too. Yeah. So after we graduated from Central, we moved down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where I went to optometry school for 4 years on the beach there. Very much enjoyed that. And then matched at a residency program in optometry here at Ferris after graduation, and did that residency year in 2011, 2012. And I enjoyed that, so I applied for a full-time faculty position and got hired as faculty there. So I teach optometry and see patients in the clinic there on campus.
Well, that was too fast. Who was your...
I can go through my kids a little bit now.
Right,
Just to bring us to St. Mary's.
No, I just got a couple questions for you. Who was your favorite elementary teacher that you remember? Who was your mentor, you might say that?
Yeah. My 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Smith. I just loved her demeanor. I loved how she taught us. She was so artsy and just natural, and just enjoyed what she did. Even to the little making twirls on the chalkboard, I noticed every little thing that she did. So really like that creativity. I like to try to bring creativity even into my day. So I really remember her, appreciate what she did for us in 4th grade.
So it was a challenge, right? She kept challenging you guys to dream.
And let us be ourselves.
Yeah,
too.
Right. So how many are in your class?
20.
Well, that's a pretty good sized class, that little town.
I guess.
For folks that don't know where Ellsworth, tell us where it's at in the map.
Yeah, it's up around Charlevoix, East Jordan kind of area, like north of Torch Lake, south of Charlevoix.
So you had a great
Lake
teenage
Michigan.
life up there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, we enjoyed ourselves for sure.
You had a lot
Lots
of people.
tourists,
Kid Rock came up there. Did you ever meet him?
We've seen Kid Rock just on the streets, like Tim Allen on the streets,
Right.
Jerry Springer. Everyone just kind of walks around there, hangs out.
Yeah.
Great place to make money when you're a teenager.
Didn't he write
in the
a song
summer.
on
Northern Michigan?
Northern Michigan? That's where it was, Torch Lake, wasn't it? Yeah. So then you went through 12 grades right in the same building?
We had 2 buildings.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Okay. So did you play sports?
I did, yeah. I played, that's the blessing of a small town, too. You can play any sport you like.
Right.
So there's room for everyone on
But
the
you didn't
team.
play football?
No. I guess
Left that to Jeff. Her husband's 6'8".
Yeah.
He was a center for Central. She'll talk about that in a minute. But, all right, so what sports did you play?
I played volleyball, basketball. I ran track for a bit, and then I switched to trying out softball.
So did you go to Central and play sports there?
I did not. I got a little money for academics and kind of focused on getting into optometry school at that point.
Oh, so you always knew. And they have a program over there, optometry?
No, they have pre-optometry. Yeah.
So it's a lot of years to be an optometrist, eh?
Yep, 4 years at Central, and then 4 years of optometry school, and then I decided to do that 1 year of residency.
See, I could have done that back when I was thinking about doing a residency,
Right.
but I thought it meant sleeping over. And I just stayed being a gas station guy, so that's all I've ever known. But it's been a lot of fun because I've met a lot of professional people like yourself. Now, moving along, which we're going to take our time. So you went to Central, then you went to Fort Lauderdale, and you met Jeff, and you guys fell in love, and we all love Jeff. We can see why you fell in love with the guy. He's just going, he's like a teddy bear, isn't he? Does he ever get mad?
He's the best.
You ever seen him get mad?
I have seen him get mad.
Bob, for your information, there are my neighbors. And they moved in the neighborhood.
So you know.
Huh?
You know if he gets mad. You hear that?
Well, it's cute, because I know I'm old. They're so nice to me because I like to tease. You probably didn't know that, Bob.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, they didn't know me that well, and I would go up there and tell them what they should do on their land. Remember that, Allison?
We love your advice. We soak it all in.
Penny said to me one day, she goes, they're going to ask you not to come back. You had to be there to laugh at it. So for you folks going, move on, Pat. Let's go on to something interesting. Well, we are on to something interesting. So you have 3 children.
Yes.
And let's talk about them for a little bit. The oldest one is...
Yep, our oldest is Cora. She's in 4th grade at St. Mary's. So she's with your grandchildren
Right.
in class,
Right.
which is awesome. we're so happy to be part of the community and to be kind of a pseudo part of your family. Sometimes it feels like. Thank you, Pat. And then our son is Pierce. He is in 2nd grade.
Mm-hmm. And he's twice the size of my grandchildren.
He's a big guy.
They're not heavy people. They're just tall people.
Yeah.
He's a big kid. It takes 2 to take him down in football. But they're going to have memories of him when he goes to the NFL. They're going to say, we used to tackle him. Good kids.
And then we have a kindergartner, Claire, is in kindergarten.
Beautiful little girl.
With Jen's daughter.
Right.
So Emma and Claire are best friends and grew up at daycare together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't you agree that that's what brings people, parents your age, together as the kids?
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You all have that in common.
You got to talk right at the mic there so everybody can hear you.
Oh, yeah, you got to talk
Hey,
to
that's
the
okay.
mic.
No worries.
So you have 3 children. Any more coming?
We do have one on the way, Pat.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we're expecting
Surprise.
baby General number 4.
Yeah. Oh, God bless you.
Thank
Any
you.
names?
No, we are going to find out if it's a boy or a girl next week, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Well,
and then I think we'll narrow down some names after that.
yeah. Patrick. Don't you think Patrick's a beautiful name?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe not beautiful people, but we're
It's
beautiful
a
names.
saint's name, St. Patrick.
St. Patrick.
Oh, yeah, really. Well, that's cool. Congratulations. I knew that was coming, and the kids are all excited about that, eh?
Oh, they're over the moon, yeah.
How did you guys pick Big Rapids again, just because your job?
Because I got, the position at Ferris, yeah.
So who were the first people you met in Big Rapids, besides Ferris people? Who?
Well, Pat, we were at church, hanging out in the pew and coming to service every Sunday.
The first pew, Bob.
Oh, yeah, we sit right in the front.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't want to miss anything.
No.
Nope.
It's Father Jaggers. He's good. We got to be close.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps the kids' attention, too. There's
There
no
you go.
distractions.
Yeah,
They're
right.
focused in what's in front of them.
It does.
And then after Mass one day, Pat and Matt invited us up to breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, sure.
And the rest they say is history.
Yes.
It is, too. They've become really good friends with both my sons and daughter there, and their kids play with our kids. Back when my kids grew up there wasn't a lot of kids in that neighborhood. And so being that said, it was kind of, we had to have them over.
Right.
And then we put a pool in, and that really brought your
boy.
friends in. And Penny was very good about that. She babysitted a lot of kids for a lot of years. And then once they graduated and got out of high school, we took the pool out and life went back to normal. But then it went kind of slow again, and it was kind of a quiet neighborhood. And then Jenna Roos moved in with 3, and then the Bealers across the street with 3. And now we have a packed house again around there. Their kids are up and down with their bikes, and the road kind of scares me a little bit, but we have patrolled a lot. The police come out there, thanks to Brian Miller and company. They've slowed them down and gave some tickets. So if you're on West Avenue, you want to be aware there could be a cop out there watching you. All right, Jennifer.
Yes.
Where are you from? Where was you raised?
I grew up in Reed City, right down the road.
Okay, Thank you, Jennifer.
I
On
know,
you,
right?
Bob. No, you're a
I've
coyote.
transitioned now, yes.
Love you.
Yeah.
No, you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful person. And I see your children in church on Sunday morning. I see Michael comes once in a while. That's good for him. He's a good family guy, isn't he?
He sure is.
Yeah,
He
just
loves
like
the
his
kids.
dad.
Yes,
Yeah, he does. You can see a gleam in his eye whenever he's around those girls. They got him wrapped right around, don't they?
100%.
Yeah, yep. So you came from Reed City.
Yep.
Tell
Went
us
to Ferris.
Yep.
I have a business degree with a minor in hospitality. And then I've just kind of bebopped around, and I worked at Huntington Bank for a handful of years, and then I worked at Edward Jones, and now I work remote for a family in Grand Rapids.
And you are professionally a mother.
100%,
Yep.
yes.
You're with your daughters a lot, aren't you?
Yes.
Now, how old are they now?
Emma is 6 in kindergarten,
Yeah.
and Natalie's 3. She'll start preschool next year. She's so excited.
With Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willie and the gang. That's a great group. One thing about, and I'm sure all the schools are this way, but I just love going to St. Mary's for 2 reasons. All those kids are always smiling.
Yes.
So they're coming from great families.
Yep.
And the other thing is on the playground, they play so well together. And they're just happy kids, aren't they?
They are.
They have no idea what's going on in the world today, and we pray every day that they have a future. But my God, I don't want to get gloom and doom here, Bobby, but I just love going over there and the programs. And now you have a new principal.
Yeah.
Tell us about her. Do you know her, Allison? Do you know her?
Yeah, Colleen Willison. She's coming to us from Lakeview. She was a teacher down there in math and reading. So this will be her first principal gig, but she's definitely equipped and excited to help us meet our mission.
Yeah, they say she's very full of energy and excited about doing this, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How did you find her? I mean, you guys just opened that up. Were you on the panel to
I was on the
interview
hiring
that?
committee. Yep.
She was probably the only one, eh?
We had a great year. We had a blessing of a year with applications. So
Oh, yeah.
it really was a hard decision, which was, again, a blessing to have.
Yeah.
But she kind of rose to the top for the group, and we offered her the position and graciously accepted.
Yeah, and her husband, great guy too. I understand he's a good family father, and yeah, it's good. It's good. So anyway, top of the hour coming up in 12 minutes. So we got 12 minutes, Bob.
Yeah, keep going.
I just want to thank our sponsors again this morning.
Right.
I thanked them at all.
No,
so
no, you
again,
haven't. No.
But,
Usually you got Pete here to do that.
Huh?
Pete's not here this morning.
You know,
so, yeah.
before I forget, Brenton Goldthwait turned 38 yesterday.
Okay.
So little things like that pop in my mind. His dad and I, Len Goldthwait, were very good friends, and he worked for me after he retired from the school. And unfortunately, God took him to upstairs there to the heavens, and it's been a tough road. But Brenton married a great gal there, and have a great little son there, and he's enjoying life, and he's got many, many friends just like his dad and all the Goldthwaits that are out there. They're well-liked people. They're from the other end of Big Rapids. They're from the suburb of Stanwood. I used to always tell them, you're a Morley man. No, I'm not. I'm from Stanwood. But anyway, I guess, boy, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's kind of like saying I'm from Everett, but no, I'm from Reed City.
Rogers Heights. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
But anyway, any other birthdays you guys want to announce today? No, Bob? Anybody? Okay.
No.
Anniversaries? Got to be somebody out there. Ron and Paulette, I think, been married. Their anniversary's coming up.
Okay.
This year, I think.
All right.
Yeah. But anyway.
Their anniversaries this year.
Who?
They have an anniversary this year.
Yeah, they do have an anniversary. Yep. So the gala's coming up Saturday. Let's talk about that a little bit. That's what you're here for. So tell me about it. What's going on? What's the venue? Food trucks again? You have a band coming? A lot of people coming. You have extra tickets left over. But looks like it's going to be a good group again this year, eh?
Yeah, we'll give you the scoop a little bit. So just like you began the show kind of with the legacy of the Parish Center, so this is our big fundraiser for the Parish Center in the school, the annual gala. This year it is on this Saturday, so the 20th. We do have tickets left. I'll give you a web page to find those at. The web page is bidpal, bidpal.net/St. Mary 24. And so you can jump on that page and get some information about how to buy a ticket. We do have 2 table sponsors left, I think. And today we plan to make our auction items live. So you'll be able to scope out and start to bid on what's going on with our auction. The theme is Caribbean, so we're all going to be dressed like we're on island time is the plan. We will be enjoying a champagne reception when we first arrive and having 2 different food truck options, both with some Caribbean style food for us. We'll go through the live auction and play some games, all for our fundraising.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Tell us about those games. You have
Yes.
the necklace thing again
We
this
play
year. the
heads and
beads?
tails, yep.
Oh,
So you
heads
have
and
your
tails.
beads, Gen 1.
Oh, that's right.
against
You
Penny.
did.
Yes, I beat Penny.
Oh, that was because we wanted you to.
Right, exactly.
We knew you had
Yep.
children coming up in school. And
Yeah, I wanted
you
those
needed
gas
it much
cards.
more than
Yep,
us old
yep.
people
It was
do.
a gas card,
That was good, though, you two.
Yes.
What was that amount?
I think it was $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was awesome.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Karma. It's called karma.
Yeah.
You guys are very good. You know, and your brother-in-law, TJ.
Yes.
And Lisa. I'm telling you, they're just wonderful people. And that all stems from mother and dad.
Oh, yeah.
Terry was just a great guy. Terry gave so much back to the community. I know I'm rambling, but I just want to say Saturday night, another great gift to Big Rapids was a get to know the baseball team, varsity
Yeah,
and sophomore.
right.
I guess it was just varsity team. Chris Venix put it on at the Elks. Did another great job. Those guys my dad just loves those guys. He never met them, but he loves them.
Yeah,
Because
they're good, wholesome people.
Oh, yeah, and they're doing so good at the Elks. The
Yeah.
Elks is a great gift to Big Rapids, and it's even bigger now with Josh Illing and Shane Strickler and Chris Venix. But I went to it, and it didn't surprise me, but they announced that thank TJ and Lisa for the beef.
Yep.
I mean, they contributed, and that's not cheap.
Yeah.
And TJ just always right there to help out, just like his brother Larry did for a lot of years, and Mike will follow suit for that. But anyway, go on with the gala.
Yeah.
Yes, Ellison, I'm sorry. I know.
No, it's
that's the trouble with me. I do interrupt. I apologize. Let's
So we
go
were
for
on
it.
the game.
Right.
Yeah, we kind of won the heads
You
and
were
tails.
doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes,
game.
yes, that was a fun year.
Yeah.
I won quite a few things.
You did, didn't you? What else did you win?
Good.
I won the heads and tails game. I won a kit and caboodle, which was like the gift cards.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
for the local businesses around town.
Right.
What else? And then I bid on things, and I
You
won
won
some
you bought the
silent auction.
vacation.
Oh yeah, we went to
that
Destin
for
that
you?
year. Yes, yeah.
What
We
was
have a
that?
handful of vacations this
Huh?
year.
Yeah.
We have vacations available.
Yep, trips.
We have a Cabo trip available,
Wow.
an Aruba trip, New Hampshire trip, a Destin, Florida trip.
Wow.
We have some really cool once-in-a-lifetime experiences, like sitting on this radio show.
Right,
Is
yeah.
one of the auction items. Being a garbage man for the day.
with Ben Ross.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some things that are just priceless.
And then
that are out there, too.
McMullins,
Yeah.
Doug and
Yes.
Teresa.
Yep. Those two trips, the Aruba.
Oh,
they're
he gave the
donating.
Aruba one?
Yes.
God, that
in
Doug's
New
so
Hampshire.
wonderful.
I know.
Him and his wife,
Yeah,
they're so
very
nice.
generous for
They're
that.
so- and
Yeah,
his dad,
appreciate
Dave, he was an instructor at Ferris
Okay.
for many years. His dad, and he was a good friend of my dad's. And that was back when a lot of instructors and the professionals all lived here in Big Rapids. Most 99% did. And yeah, hey, we got a special guest here, Pete Kent.
Oh wow.
Oh, breaking up the top of the hour. Pete, go ahead.
I just had a big blood test. I'm at the University of Michigan waiting my cancer results. And then I'm going to go get my Firmagon or cancer shot, chemo shot. So I just want to tell everybody on the show that thank you for listening. Love Pat Curry, and I'll see you next week or later part of the week.
Well, don't you want to talk about our sponsors? You're pretty good at that, and I'm pretty bad at that.
I'm sitting in a waiting room.
Kind of
Any-
hard for him to do.
Well, come on. Aren't you going to tell Randy Vetter?
No, Randy.
Well, is there any good-looking girls in there?
Yeah, there is. My daughter,
There you go. Which one? Christy, I bet?
Christy. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Christy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's my mainstay. Yeah.
She's been an angel to you, hasn't she?
Yeah, oh God, without her, I would have been long gone. I'm telling you, I couldn't have made it without her.
Yeah.
Tell everybody I think God bless them and I love them all. And I'll see them probably next week if you want me there.
Well, yeah, we do, but we want you Saturday night, too, so make sure you and Lucy show up.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
All right.
Okay, thanks, pal.
You bet. Bless you.
See you.
Bye. Yeah, he's down in Ann Arbor right now doing his treatment,
Yep.
3-day treatment. He's 86 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, how many more years,
Hey.
He's doing pretty good for his
Yeah.
age. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back on to track here. McMullins. Yeah, great people. And they gave you the Aruba one, and
Yeah.
then the other one's the New Hampshire one.
Yeah,
right?
and you went on
Lincoln.
that trip last
Oh,
year.
yeah, and I loved I think I'm going to bid on it this year again.
Great.
CR Customs, JR Customs. They won it last year, but then he couldn't make it, so
Okay.
he gave it to me, and then I gave to the church again. But anyway, that is a fantastic trip. It's in the foothills of the mountains of New Hampshire. It's just beautiful. I mean, and then the summit's right there, and we went up to there and took pictures of me at the summit. It's 75 degrees down below there when you get on the train. It's a very scary, and I don't like heights, but I did it because I figured, what the hell, what might as well go this way. if
Yeah,
we
you're
have-
here.
Yeah, but it's on a train, and it goes slow, and if you look over, it's way down there.
Is
Those pine-
is that Mount Washington? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Windiest,
'cause-
windiest place on earth.
Well, yeah, I think. Well,
In the winter, 200 and something miles an hour. That's a record up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but is it Mount Washington? Is that
That's
over-
the highest one in that area.
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, Mount Washington.
Yeah.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
Not 2 hikers up there, but it's really cold up there. I mean, there's snow up there. It's just beautiful, though.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. So anyway, if you're not doing anything, it's got to be that week. I think you know what week it is.
Right. I did not bring the week.
I think
yes,
it's in
but
May.
there's a specific
I think it
week
is in May, too.
Yeah.
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 So
If
you better
want to
look
bid
at
on
that because it's that 1 week only. and it's a fantastic trip. So get out there and bid on that. And the Aruba one, I'm sure that's a beautiful trip too. That's down by Florida, isn't it? South of there a little way.
If you can't make it to the event, but you like the idea of bidding on these auction items, you can bid at that webpage, that bidpal.net/St. Mary 24. So you can jump on that page. You can find us on Facebook too, and we'll post some updates of items on Facebook.
So on
follow
Facebook,
along. Yeah,
it's St.
you'll be able
Mary's?
to look up St. Mary's, St. Paul, Gala,
Okay.
and we'll have a page there, and we'll post what's up and coming, what we've got on the auction, kind of highlight a few items. But if you're just from home, you can go ahead and bid from home. You don't have to purchase a ticket to participate.
So some of the other items, do you have them there or no?
I have
Do you
some of
any
our live items. We have another kind of a new one, a cool one. Matt Schneider has got a big passenger van, I think a 12 or 13 passenger van, and they'll take you around a tour locally to go to different wineries and breweries.
wow.
And it's a luxury van, so
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
very
very
nice.
cushy.
So you've been in
and
it, Jennifer?
Well, I saw
The
pictures.
photos,
yeah.
the photos captured us.
Well, I like to interrupt. I learned it from Pete. But Jennifer, I see you posting a lot of pictures of you and your friends. You have a great group of networking there.
She's got a big social life.
Yeah, she has. You have a big social life.
I sure do.
I get the big. I said to Penny, I said, God, where were they at when we were younger? We had a few, but not like you guys. You guys got hundreds.
Yes.
Hundreds. But anyway, so getting back to Schneider. So it's a one night. It's probably on a Monday night, eh?
It's just to drive around, like a couple of hours in their passenger van, and they'll take you around to different wineries and breweries, kind of local.
Yeah, so I am going to bid on that one.
Yeah.
You're
I
right.
bet
You're
you
right.
will. I hope I'm in it with you.
Yeah, I'll
That'll
let
take
you
more than
along.
a couple of hours, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It might be the
So
good part of the afternoon.
Stone Hill.
Wherever you want.
Probably.
Yeah.
Have you been out to that?
The Stone House?
Yeah, Stone House.
It's very nice. It's very
Beautiful.
pretty.
And
Yes,
Penny
it
and I
is.
went out there a couple of weeks ago. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I can't wait till this summer. They're going to get a food venue out
Yes,
there pretty
it'll be
quick,
very
too.
nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So have you been out there, Allison?
No.
It's a little drive. But
Yeah,
15
actually, it
minutes.
was closer to my house than what I expected.
Right.
So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, this
probably
isn't
10
too bad.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was nice.
And then there's another one, Young's. They're over in McCosta, aren't they?
Yep.
You been to that one?
I have. Yep. And they actually donated a basket to the gala.
Oh, they
So,
did?
Yeah.
Wow. And what else? Any other
Yeah.
little ones you want
Those
to-
are some of the big ones, but I also have to give a shout out for so many of our local businesses have given services like DP Tire, the Hometown Pharmacy has made a basket. So these big ones are fun, and
Yeah.
exciting, but we also, every little thing that every business in town has given us really makes an impact on our auction
I
too.
think E&M Hair Care,
Yes.
Loretta
Yep.
Hayes.
Yep.
She is a big boost there, isn't she? She sponsors a lot for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's right downtown Big Rapids by Bernie's.
Yeah.
And she's probably giving something.
Yep. Every year she is consistent in supporting us for sure.
And the other ones I don't want to forget there that off the top shelf here.
Of the big
Yeah.
things. Oh, another big thing that is kind of priceless is a sheriff ride along. So
Yeah.
that'll probably be in our live auction.
Oh, Brian Sher. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get to-
Stacy Chapin bought it for a couple thousand one year, I think,
Yeah.
or $3, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wonder how that went. Nobody's seen her since.
Oh,
Stacy,
man.
yeah.
She might still be at jail.
Kind of put her name to the computer and came up with something.
Right, yeah.
And the celebrity harness race, Matt
Oh,
Curry,
yeah, I
he
can't
donates
forget
so
that.
much time to help every racer. Jeff did that last year.
Oh, that's
to get
right,
ready
yeah.
for the fair. So that's a really cool
Do you have
experience. too.
anybody that's interested in it this year? Do you
We
know
are
yet?
still working on that a little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah.
yeah.
It works out every year that
Yeah.
someone becomes interested.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it'll be exciting to see who that is this year.
God, I think we've been doing that since 99.
Yeah.
25.
Don't mind me
26.
wedging in here. WBZX Big Rapids. It's just after 9 o'clock.
And it's 103.9.
That's right.
No point. Yeah.
No, there's no point to this place.
Yeah. We could take a break. You guys have a
Thanks for
favorite
having us.
song? Yeah.
After 9 o'clock on Curry's.
Hey, I'm going to do something I never did before.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tell everybody who's with us. Alice Generu
Hello.
and Jennifer Schubert.
Hello.
Yeah,
Very
hi.
good. Good radio.
But you know, I got to tell you a little joke. Husbands are the best people to share secrets with. You know why? They'll never tell anyone because they aren't listening. Isn't that the truth? I like that one.
Yeah.
You can
Never
see
look
it
at
in their
those.
eyes.
Yeah, right. But anyway, we got the big St. Mary's Gala coming up. But you know, I just want to talk for a minute about Jeff Garrett. You know Jeff Garrett? I didn't know him either. You know Brad Luban?
Yes.
Well, Brad's a very thoughtful, generous man. And I just think the world of him. But anyway, there's a family that I had to have something happen for them because they had a little child with cancer and blah, blah, blah. And Jeff Garrett's an unsung hero. He came in and did something for me that I'll never forget. Yeah. They needed some work done, and he went in and wouldn't take a dime. And so therefore I call him an American hero, along with Brad, setting him up with us. And I'm getting to know Jeff a little bit more now. He has a landscaping business in town here. And like so many landscapers in this town, they're all got big hearts. M&M, Matt Mathis, and he's a great guy. He's a big giver to this community. And then you got Pro Turf. They're great people, you know. Just they all do their part for Big Rapids. But this Jeff just went beyond that, and I just want to thank Jeff. And then next week I'm going to have him on to help us with your soil. You know, he's going to be back on next week to talk about yards and landscaping and stuff like that. For doing what he did for me, that's the least I can do for him. So in fact, I think he said his kids are going to go to St. Mary's. Do you know
That's
Jeff
great.
Garrett?
I don't.
Yep. He's got a 5-year-old that has battled cancer.
Wow.
And he's doing well. And, you know, I mean, that cancer is just a terrible thing, especially on little kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he's got one, I think it's a 2-year-old.
Okay.
But the 5-year-old, I think, starts at St. Mary's next year. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. They're
I'm
new in the
excited to
community.
meet
I think they've lived here since 2010. And it's kind of hard to believe that you don't know him, and I didn't really know him either.
Yeah.
But we all know him now because he's welcomed into Big Rapids because his generosity, let alone his expertise on, I believe he's digging a hole up in Mitchell Creek today for a new basement going in at the Glatz, Mitchell Creek up there. Weaver and Glatz company have the land up there, and they're building houses left and right now up there. So get up there, want to drive through some beautiful scenery. That's pretty nice up there. But anyway, getting on, St. Mary's Gala. You guys are smiling all about it and stuff. Anything else? Who's the band? Do you have a band?
Yeah, the band is Mama's Hot Sauce.
Oh, that's a good one for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Who's that?
We thought we'd spice it up a little bit with our Caribbean theme.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep it spicy. The Chapits are sponsoring our band, too.
They always do, don't they, John
Yeah,
and Stacy?
they enjoy
They're very
music
great.
and
Yeah.
So we're excited to have them. They've played out in Canadian Lakes at the CL Pizza there, I think, in the summers they play. So
Okay, what kind of music? Everything?
kind of a little bit of everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of keeping it upbeat, keeping it
Toby Keith?
exciting at the end.
Toby
Maybe,
Keith?
maybe they'll
ask
take
them,
requests. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they play from what time to what time, do you know?
The band won't go on until about 9 to 11 probably.
When the wine sets in?
Yeah, when the live auction's over, we've already have our game winners and everyone's kind of ready to just enjoy a little bit.
And then Philip's going to be there for your auctioneer?
Yes.
Philip?
Thankful for him.
He's
He does an
colorful.
awesome job.
Yes, he does, yeah.
That's a talent
Yeah.
to
He
be able
does-
to pull the
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of them.
Yeah, he's good.
All charity, too, isn't it? He doesn't charge you a dime.
No.
Might have to buy him a cup of coffee.
That's fine.
He
We can
likes
do
his
that.
coffee. Yeah, I know. I know it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
So
fun to have him.
The auction starts at what time that night there then?
The live auction will start around 7. I want to say,
Yeah.
7 or 8.
And then what time does the event start? 5?
You can begin checking in at 5:30.
Oh, 5:30, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all inside?
It is. Well, we'll have the food trucks outside. The weather looks clear, but maybe a little cold. Trying to keep an eye on
Oh,
that.
really? I didn't even look at
Maybe
the
it keeps
forecast.
going down, actually.
Oh, does it?
But that's okay. Go outside, get your food, come on back
Fresh
inside.
air.
Everything's
Yeah, you get the fresh
inside.
air when you go outside. It'll
There
be
you
nice.
go.
Actually be refreshing.
Yeah.
Go out and have a cigarette. Anyway, back in the old days, everybody smoked. Go outside and have a cigarette.
Oh,
Can't
man.
smoke inside anymore. Shit. We had ashtrays at every table when I was starting out.
Oh, I used to wait tables where there was still smoking inside. Awful.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't all bad. It was cool. You know, you put it between your fingers, you know, had a little yellow finger there.
open the
I'm
door.
a smoker.
I
You
always
open
wondered
the
how they
door,
could
the blue-
taste their food.
Yeah, the blue cloud comes out of the front door.
Right, yeah. Hey, I'm out of cigarettes. Can I bum one from you?
Yeah,
That
there
was
you
a
go.
good saying, too. You know? Could somebody come and clean up the ashtray? They're looking pretty bad.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But I'll never forget those guys with yellow fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were Camel smokers. Man, they were tough dudes.
Unfiltered, boy. Yeah.
And then if you really want to be tough, you smoke those menthols when you got a cold.
Oh.
Whenever you felt a cold coming on, you switched to Marlboro menthol, 'cause that cleaned your lungs right up.
Yeah.
Little do we know.
Never had a cigarette in my life.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
Well, good job,
Smoke
Olsen.
weed? You ever smoke weed? No. You never have, Bob, we talked about this once before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We get high just with each other, don't we?
That's it. Yeah.
We don't
Social high.
We don't.
Social high. Just high being with each other.
Yeah.
Did you ever smoke? I forgot. 'Cause you're
I
from New
did for
York.
many years. Yeah, for 10 years.
Did you? How
Yeah,
did
gave it
that
up.
work out?
Well, I gave it up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I woke up one morning and I couldn't breathe, and so so
Wow,
that was the end of
yeah.
that. And then it was also in those days went up to I think $3 or $4 a pack. I said that's enough of that.
Oh.
So now
Oh,
it's 10. So
And what kind did you smoke?
oh, I was
Puritan?
Marlboro Red. Yeah,
Marlboro?
Yeah.
Because you were a cowboy. You looked
Yeah,
like you were a
yeehaw.
cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer, you never smoked, eh?
No, I did it socially because I thought it was cool. It's not cool.
Right. Do you remember? I remember Virginia Slims, those ads with the ladies.
Yeah.
Virginia Slims, this is you.
Yeah. I knew somebody who smoked True. Remember those?
Yeah,
Supposed
oh,
to have
yeah.
the filter in it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Isn't that something? If we wouldn't have cigarettes, we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
That's right. I mean,
There's no
Last
smoking
minute.
at the gala.
Oh, yeah, there
One more
is.
announcement.
Well, Kurt Dabowski's putting on.
The decorations?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kurt's part of our committee. The decorations, he has the vision for
I
sure.
know, yeah.
But it takes a huge group of guys, really, who help
Yeah.
to pull that.
Yeah, Brian's taking Friday off.
Everybody needs to take all week off for the gala.
Yeah.
So
Really?
we're going to have a meeting right after this.
Really? Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing? Those guys really get into it, don't they? And that Kurt,
Oh, yeah.
the vision that he has, unbelievable. I remember Carl DePew was ahead of it for a long time on the decorating.
Yeah.
And when he found out Kurt had that gift, he stepped away and said, Kurt, go after it. And Carl helped, of course, but we sure miss him. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
he,
sure.
he was a big part of that gala. And Kurt, just unbelievable, the gift that he has. Everybody's amazed every time they come in there. I think some people come just to see what it looks
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always transformed.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
So if you did want to help out, you'd show up Friday morning, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be done.
I never.
Yeah, we're hoping
helped.
it's done by Friday morning and
Yeah.
ready to go.
Oh, really?
Well, at least the all the big decorating will be done. It'll be kind of the final touches,
Mm-hmm.
putting out the table signs on Friday, making sure everything's straight on the tables, cleaned up.
So it's all volunteer too, isn't it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
No,
of
it
the name
is.
of the game with St. Mary's.
I know. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. They have a little wine and beer there.
Yep, we have an open bar that will have wine and beer. That's sponsored by Brad Luban. Mentioned him
Oh,
just a
really?
minute ago. Yeah. I should mention, too, the food trucks are sponsored by your other son. We haven't mentioned Adam. Adam and Kent, their car wash is sponsoring one of the food trucks. And then the Monk Janowitz funeral home in town here is sponsoring the other food truck. So
Oh,
we're
wow.
thankful for all those big sponsors, too.
Yeah. Curry Bright and Shiny Car Wash on
Yeah,
3rd Avenue. We have
that's right.
better put a plug in for him, and then the self-serve car wash where
Yeah,
you
both.
can wash it off yourself. Yeah. And then that's good. Yeah, I know Adam and Mackenzie, they pretty good sponsors that way.
Yeah, and then Missy Janowitz.
Yeah, she's new to the
she
community.
bought the
Will she
Monk-
be there?
Yep.
Her
Yep,
husband?
Missy and Chad.
They come every year anyway, don't they?
They have for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
Yeah, their kids go out to St. Mike's. So
Yeah.
their first funeral home was out there in Remus.
Okay.
So now they're kind of breaking into this community a little bit.
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah, yeah. She just recently bought Monks the first year, I think, didn't she?
Yeah.
I wonder, does she do nice facials? Well, I'm getting at that age, I tell you, the other place there, they always, everybody does a nice job. They all have
Yes,
I
you
better
have to
stop there.
such care. Yes,
yeah,
she
yeah.
does.
But I just want
yeah.
to make sure that they do a good job on me. Otherwise, I told Penny I just have it closed if I don't look good. Color my hair a little bit. Make sure you leave my teeth in. No gold crowns taken out until afterwards.
You want right of first refusal. You want to,
Well,
bring a mirror.
yeah. A lot
wanna
of
check
times
that.
when you die, one of the sons will come up and say, "Can I have his tie?" Because it's a nice tie, or can I
Yeah,
have
right.
the gold crown? Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it takes a beautiful person to do that work. I
Yeah,
think all
oh,
the
yeah.
all the
man.
people who do that work, I'm sure, take
Yep.
lots of care.
Have-
Yes.
I know my cousin Carl, again, I keep talking about Carl, and we should keep his legacy going. He used to do the ladies' hair
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
funeral home. And,
Yes.
I would always tease him come Monday after a funeral. I'd always say to him, "Boy, you can tell you didn't do her hair. She looked terrible."
Wow.
What are you talking about? I did do her hair. Oh, he never knew how to take me. as he smoked his cigarette.
Yeah, that's it.
And a cup of coffee. Oh, my Lord.
I always found funeral directors were some of the funniest people in town. And there was one back where I came from back in New York. He was the first one with the best jokes. But you have to. I mean, when you live that life, I mean, it's
Right.
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to have to face that. He said that the worst ones were kids. When kids came through there, that was when it was really heartbreaking. Others, he knew the circle of life.
Yeah.
That's it. But
absolutely.
yeah.
I always admired the Monk family, Ron Monk.
Yep.
You guys probably don't remember Ron. He was a father to Mike and Marty, and he was just a genuine gentleman and very professional at his job. And then Mike followed suit. Mike did a real nice job too. But when there was somebody really close, you could see a tear in their eyes. They had to stay straight up. Like I'm professional. But like I remember when my dad passed, both of them had tears in their eyes, and I thought, what a tribute to my father.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were doing it just because of the show for me, but they were very sensitive to
Genuine,
it.
yeah.
Yep. So anyway,
Another big sponsor
Yep.
I should mention
Yep.
is the Tacey Wealth Management.
Okay.
They're going to be our sponsor for the champagne reception. So
Oh,
the
really?
first time I came to the gala, it was such a welcome to walk into the door and then be handed a glass of champagne.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it just adds such a cool touch, I think, to the event. I really felt, kind of special. Again,
Right.
really kind of welcomed when you get handed a glass of bubbly, cool champagne right when you enter.
Right.
So thanks
Now,
to
who
Tacey
works
Wealth
that?
Management.
Tasty.
Typically E&M. So I think they are going to have some more of their staff again this year.
Oh, really?
To pass out some of the champagne at the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom and his wife do a great job there. Their kids go to St. Mary's, right?
Yeah, Tori.
Tori does. The other
yeah,
one's older.
Libby's- yeah,
She's Miss Michigan girl.
You're right. Yeah.
Right, right
She's
out
in
of
high
St.
school
Mary's.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tom Tacey, big sponsor every year there.
And they help on the committee also. Tom
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Tracy
Yeah. Who else?
on the committee.
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah, the Jen and I,
Yeah.
Amanda Curry,
Yeah.
Melissa Kessler, Katie Batke, Katie Bigford, the Taceys, and the Dubowskis.
Okay.
I
Boy,
didn't miss anybody.
No, I
wow,
think that sounds right.
change of people there big time, isn't it? It used to be oh God, I can't remember now, but yeah, you
Yeah, I
guys-
think there's always a transition, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
in
especially
some
as
older
kids
people
get older and
yeah,
transition to high school.
right.
Yeah.
People
Joe
who've been on it for a
Weckerman,
while.
Joe still helps, so I think. Joe's been in there right from the first one.
Yeah.
He'll be there this year helping these
Oh
guys.
yeah, he always buys his ticket too. He always attends. He's there. Yeah.
I think Joe and Len are two of the nicest people, but two of the hardest workers, and they've been there since the late '80s,
Yeah.
and they have never missed one since it started in '95 or '6, whenever Dolores and Bob got it rolling, and then he's always helped on it. So he should probably, if you think about it, give him an award, because he's 76 years old, and I tell
a
you,
nice
he ain't
idea.
looking the best right now.
Oh,
He's getting wore out. No,
We
he's-
do have a little box of
Yeah.
like archived old programs and old
Oh, yeah.
auction items, so you know that it came from some of those people.
Oh,
we
wow.
pack it up every year, kind of put a
Yeah.
new program in
That's
there,
cool,
and
yeah.
kinda, a little memory box
Wow. Yeah.
as we move our stuff into storage each year.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one, Bob?
I have not, no.
You should come as a guest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's a non-Catholic? Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
of
Oh,
course.
Yeah, everyone's welcome.
Yeah, we
All
so
are
many
welcome,
community
yeah.
members. Yeah, I would say in attendance there are less school families and more community members.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
It feels like it's just a fun time.
Well, I think it's one of the biggest events Big Rapids has. Really. I mean, I've been to a lot of them. Chamber
Yeah.
does a nice job.
Yeah,
but
there's a couple
this is-
still, but
Yeah.
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 And like Allison said, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun group of people.
Yeah,
With the
and
Caribbean
open.
theme, it'll be extra good, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
So we should do the page to get tickets again. Now it's kind of a complicated website. If you call over to St. Mary's, they can get you the link and all that, and you can write it down.
Sure.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, what's that St. Mary's phone number?
Oh gosh, you have that
231.
memorized. Good job.
231. I know
Right.
that.
That's a 796 something.
5661? No.
I have to utilize Google.
5380? No, that's Steve Jones.
Google it.
Yeah.
I can
Yes,
tell you
it's
the.
on google.com.
Yeah, Google.com.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
I know it starts
I have
with
a
a 5.
computer.
Well, he's looking that up. I can tell you the event webpage again, though. That's BidPal, PAL.net, N-E-T, and then you'll just do a / St. Mary, STMARY 24. And again, there's where you can find your tickets. Or if you don't want to attend, you can bid on items just right through that page.
All right, so the church number, if you want to call I get not the rectory, but the church office, 231-796-5202.
5202.
Yeah.
You're probably get Mary Ann Mendenhall. And
Yes.
the schools, and it's right on Marion Street.
Yep.
The church and the school.
Right in
and
the parish center.
Yeah, right on Marion Avenue, right off of William Street.
Okay, that would be 796, eyesight, 6731, I believe it says there. So
Really?
6731.
You found it too now, eh?
Yeah, as soon as he said it, I'm like, oh, I got it right here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's cool. Well, we'll
With
take
the bidding, I'm just going to say one more thing.
Yeah,
if I could, Pat. With the bidding, we will indicate on the webpage today what might be a live item and what is a silent item. So silent items you can bid from home. If there is a live item that you like maybe one of those vacations, but you're not going to be in attendance, you can let us know your maximum bid, and we can have a proxy bidder there for you. So I'm happy to raise a paddle for you if you know you want to put a bid on one of those big vacations, even though you can't attend.
Right. So once again, for people who just dropped in here, the big ones are again Ruba. You say them, Allison.
Yeah, let me open up this. We're going to decide after this radio show, but this is what I've had covered on my list going on now. We're looking at the Sheriff Ride Along for some of our live items. A Bat Key fishing trip, so up there in Baldwin, Lake County. We'll have some vacations, potentially Destin, Aruba, and Cabo. I'm not sure which one of those or all three of them, if they'll be in the live auction or not. And we also have a dinner at Antlers that we're looking at for a big group of people, maybe a big group of 10 to have dinner together out at Antlers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's giving that one? Bowman's?
Yes. Yep.
They're good people.
Yeah.
How about the one in Destin?
Aaron Waltz donates that.
Aaron Waltz has got a condo down there. that
Yeah.
donates. That's nice. Now, is that any Pacific week that you have to have that one? Or?
There is a time frame, but it is a couple of months that you
Oh,
can go.
really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
throughout the
that's cool.
winter is kind of
Yeah.
some of the time frame. But after kind of towards the spring, it's not available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
up to April, I think.
So the Bowmans are donating at the Antlers up to 10 people?
I think so. Yeah, that's
And
what
then
it's looking
dinner
like.
for 10.
Yeah.
Drinks included all night long.
Probably not.
We'll put the specifics in there.
Yeah, that can
All
be
the
Curries, right?
further
No.
details on the webpage.
I know I had a birthday not too long ago, and I said, I'm going to buy everybody a round all night. What I meant was one round for the night, but I don't speak too clearly, and they thought I said all night.
Oh,
And
sorry
boy,
about
that was
Pat.
a big tab.
Thank you,
open
Pat.
bar,
I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
that was a great night. Old Doug and Roxanne, that'll be forever remembered, that one. But anyway, your favorite song, you guys been thinking about it a little bit?
Oh, gosh.
I love songs. I mean, like the Eagles was my favorite, Hotel California.
Oh,
And
yeah.
of course, Toby Keith, he has so many good songs. I mean, I keep on bringing him up. George Strait, God, what can you do with him? You know, he's probably one of the best all-time country guys. Willie Nelson, if you want to get, wild.
Yeah.
But you guys what kind of music do you like?
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
Christian?
Christian music.
Christian
yeah.
music?
Yeah, I like that.
Hallelujah.
I grew up, my dad's a musician, bluegrass.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Like
Well-
Alison Krauss and stuff. Yeah.
You got something like that for her father?
Yeah. Plays the fiddle and the mandolin. So I grew up going to his gigs and hanging out
really?
watching my dad play. Yeah.
And your
It was
dad's name
fun.
is what?
David
David.
Egerbrecht. Yeah.
David, we're going to put Ellison Cross on for you because you're a lovely little
Yeah.
daughter, Ellison. But I had a gal call me, and we had a show on, and she said, I taped your show. I thought, well, that was nice of you, but for folks that you don't have to do that, we're on podcast, thanks to Chris Long. He does put this on podcast when he gets
Right.
around to it. So you don't have to tape it. If you want to look it up, you look under Curry's Corner, and it's on podcast, right, Bobby?
I believe so. You have to ask Chris because I don't know exactly. He says wherever you get podcasts. So
Well,
that
it
was
is.
just-
You just go to podcast, look under Curry's Corner. And
So I got that. Big Rapids Buzz is on there too. And,
Yeah, yeah.
And then Chris's own podcast. So,
Yeah. Yep. So, what song is she singing?
I have. It says it doesn't matter. Is that one you know?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Is that
never heard this
bluegrass?
stuff.
Is that bluegrass?
So if there's
Well, it's
cursing and
kinda-
stuff,
yeah,
it's not my,
country.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I don't
Here we
think
go.
so.
Is this it? It's kind of
This
down
it?
tempo.
No, it doesn't sound familiar, but let's let it roll.
Right. Oh, boy.
I mean, I can get some bluegrass. You put some flat and scruggs
Yeah.
up there. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Like Whiskey Lullaby. is
Okay,
one of
hold
her
on. Let
ones.
me. All right, so I'm gonna pause that. That was kind of.
Wait, oh, yeah.
Whiskey Lullaby. Okay, we're
I
gonna
think
call.
that's
okay.
hers, yeah.
All right, let me go back to. Hold on, I got to go back to the main page here.
This is bringing back my childhood, though, so I got to remember back
you
20
go.
years here.
Ellsworth, Michigan. Yep. Hilly.
The home
up
of the
there.
Lancers.
Little hilly there, isn't it?
Yeah, when my parents first moved, so they're from like Saginaw, Midland kind of area, and they got their teaching jobs up there in northern Michigan, and they'd get car sick when they first moved up there.
Oh, really?
So many hills. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
They were, I mean, think of Saginaw. Some of the
Right.
just flat.
Flatlanders.
Yeah, Bay City
Yeah.
kind of almost
Yeah,
flat.
here we go.
All right, let's see here.
This is whiskey.
Talking about Big Rapids Cardinals, they split with Shepherd
Okay.
over the weekend there, and Shepherd is one of the top teams in Michigan.
Wow.
And so that means the Cardinals are one of the top teams too.
Nice.
Doing a great job this year. Like I said, they had a big fundraiser last weekend, and get to know those guys. Just a great group of people. But coming up too, Big Rapids Community Post is right here on Facebook. Brenton Goldthwait, the Big Rapids Little League gun raffle of a dinner fundraiser at the Elks, May 11th. Come out and support them. The Elks, again, I can't say enough about those young guys. Whenever you think of the Elks, it was always older fellas in there. Now it's just took a turn, and these young guys are taking it. I'm so proud of them because,
Nice.
you know, there's going to be so many good things happening in Big Rapids, and I hope they get involved politically too, because if we're going to change this world, it's going to take these young people to make a change, and today we're seeing that with Allison and Jennifer. Doing a great job changing the world. So anyway, Big Rapids Little League, Brenton Goldthwait wants everybody to know that May 11th, and there's raffle tickets for a gun. That's one thing about us old rednecks Americans. Every time we have a raffle, it ain't a bouquet of flowers, Bobby. It's not a go-kart. It's a gun.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing in our lives. It's a gun.
Brings
And
in
our
the people.
government's trying to slow us down on gun raffles. Hell, that ain't going to happen in Big Rapids. So anyway, there's a gun raffle. Tickets are $20. You can go there and have a great dinner that night, May 11th.
There you go.
Make sure you
Good
get
deal.
there. Yeah, anything else going on, Bobby, in the world
That's about
today?
it for now. I mean,
Yeah, any birthdays coming up, Jennifer?
Jen and I both have T-ball, we use Little League, and Jen's a
Yes.
coach. Jeff's a coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
T-ball coach over here. So
we advocate
serious.
for that.
Yep.
Little
Yeah.
League,
And
too.
then over the weekend, you guys went down to Fenton, was it, and played soccer?
Yes,
Had
we
a great
did.
weekend, huh? The girls.
Yeah.
Big Rapids got a lot of good athletes, don't we?
Yeah.
You guys are very
like
competitive.
Kay and Cora's class, the girls in that class are pretty athletic. Yeah, for sure.
And then I heard Speed Diamond, she got hurt.
Camille?
Yeah. Vancouver.
Yeah, Camille Van
I call her
Keelen.
Speedy
Yeah,
Gonzalez.
yeah, she's
My
fun to watch. Yeah,
God,
she works
she's
hard.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh, plays hard.
Yeah.
Of course, what are you going to get out of her mother and dad?
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
athletes, you know. But and her sister's real good too. We can't forget that. Her
Yeah,
sister.
lots
What-
of good players. So we held our own down there for a couple of the games. You don't know what you're going to face when you leave Big Rapids.
Right.
You know,
Oh.
it's good to get out of town and see what
Yeah.
other 9-year-olds are capable of. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, you go far enough. That's for sure.
You said you wanted to shout out Tammy.
Who?
Yellow Window.
Tammy Window, yeah, Yellow Window. You bet. You go on Maple Street, just past Curries on the right-hand side, you're going to see some yellow windows
Oh,
there.
really now? She's
And
made
what
them
that
yellow.
represents is a great breakfast and a great dinner.
Yep.
She's open every morning, I believe, at 6 or 7. You have to look her up on Facebook, I'm sure. It says her hours, and then she closes at 3. Just doing a great job over there.
Yeah.
The people have been supporting her big time over there. Randy Vetter says she has a hell of a good brisket.
Really
So,
good.
Yeah, she does.
Well,
barbecue.
her food was great when it was on Michigan Avenue, so she's taken that and expanded on it. So, yeah.
Yeah, she needed a little bigger place.
Yeah.
Now she's getting that try. And then new to us, too, is syrup. We got the Schuberger syrup in there. I know Mike brought me in a few cases last year that he had an overrun on, and, man, I sold them fast.
Yeah.
And then I woke up one day and I came to work, and here on the counter was the Schuberg.
Oh, boy.
So that's going to be an annual event, sales there with the Schuberg syrup, and that's going pretty good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. That takes a lot of time to do that, eh?
It does.
Did you help?
Somewhat. I'm not as into it as Mike and TJ are, but it is I'm very proud of them. Like, they built the Sugar Shack from the ground up, and they've worked hard at this, and the kids love it. So it does make me very proud of them both for doing that.
Yeah. And you hit a subject there about the kids. It's teaching them tradition.
Yes.
And that's what we need, values, more traditional values. And you guys are doing a great job there. But I know Schuberg's, Terry did it for years out there. Of course, you got a lot of trees. You all live in trees.
Yep. And Wayne Schuberg is kind of who inspired Mike and TJ. They were over there for a couple of years, and they were like, we want to do this too.
Yeah.
So,
Next year, you got to get the Schuberg syrup into the Best Syrup Showdown.
I know. I did forget about that this year. Yeah.
Because it
that'll
is
be
very
next
good.
year.
I've had a lot of people come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people around here do it. Courtney does it too, Kevin. He loves doing it. And then I think Kevin had a school on it this year. Had people
out to tour the farm,
got them to work. And then, of course, Rex and Tyler and all that group, they do it too, don't they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they
Possibly.
used to.
Okay.
I know the Schuberg name is syrup.
Yeah.
That's for sure on all accounts, yeah. But anyway, Bobby, it's almost going to be top of the hour again.
Yeah.
We've had a fun hour. I hope I haven't interrupted too much. This coffee gets
That's
to me
good.
a little bit, but
Let's
I'm
get the Gala
excited.
this Saturday. So
Yeah, and then the older you get, you look back at your life and you say, what has happened that really made you happy? And to me, it's youth. And I want to applaud both you girls. And I mean, I'm teary-eyed when I say this because I see how good of mothers you are. And the American tradition, everybody's saying America's changing, it's socialism's dropping in, and the communists are trying to come and get us. Well, good luck, because I think what you guys are doing is showing that, no, Americanism is still here. There's a lot of good ones out there, and more now I think it's swinging the other way. I really do. I think this whole outfit, what's trying to come into Big Rapids, is opening up a lot of eyes. And do we want to change? No, I think America's been pretty good for what we do. We have to get back to being an industrial and a nation like we used to be with all the stuff that's going on. It just makes me smile to think you girls are going to make sure these kids are bringing up with traditional values.
Yeah.
And thank you for being involved with St. Mary's School. I'm very honored to be from that school. And I think I learned a lot from that school to who I am today, which a lot of people say that ain't much. But anyway, on the lighter side. But I love you guys. I really do. And I can't say enough. And I talk on too much, Bob. What else?
We'll wrap it up.
All right. Well,
thanks for
Allison,
having
Jennifer,
us.
God bless you for coming in today. Jennifer, God bless you for coming in today. And thank you for everything you do for America.
Yes,
and we'll
thank
see you
you.
Saturday night at what time again? We'll wrap it up with that. Allison?
5:30, you can start to check in at the Parish Center front doors.
And then, again, wear a thong or just a flat suit. It's Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
So, bathing suits, welcome. Can you see
Might
me
be a little
coming there?
chilly.
Can you see my big tummy coming in there? Oh, God, Bob, you and I should go as a couple.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We could call it the duo,
Yeah, there you go.
the weird duo.
Yeah, weird.
Anyway, what song are we going to play at the
Well,
end
we're
of
going to
it, Bob?
play Pete's song. Yeah, thinking about him.
There you
and
go.
then we got Raspberry Beret coming up after
Yeah.
we're done, so we'll do that.
And then we want to make sure we thank our
Let's
sponsors.
thank our sponsors. Yeah, Big Rapids,
Pennzoil.
Pennzoil. Yeah, Zach Man, and
Yep.
also DW2 Drywall. I want to thank Benton Baker, Mike McDowell. He was on Buzz yesterday talking about Benton Baker and what their future is and what their business philosophy is. Also, Gilbert's Carpets plus Color Tile, where that red, white, and blue, you vote for your favorite veterans organization, and the winner will get a new floor. So that'll be nice. And also, of course, Seth Wenger at Wenger Insurance, Baldwin, and also in Big Rapids. So thanks to our sponsors.
And then one more thing. I want to thank again Jeff Garrett for helping us out with that lawn this week. And keep in mind that how fortunate we are with our health. There's a lot of little kids out there. You know, when we get older, we're going to have whatever happened to us. But when a little kid is stricken with cancer, put it in reality, just keep praying.
Yep.
Praying for health.
By the way, we need to thank, of course, Hooked at Curries and Curries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hook and Curries.
796-535-5351.
Yeah.
If
Just
you need
give us a call. Yep.
in a hurry, call a Curry.
A lot of good places have a lot of good sandwiches, but I'm very proud of the guys there at Curries.
As Pete would say, the big rig.
Yep. And once again, I want to congratulate Tammy with the Yellow Window and her staff. And anytime
that side of town.
Well, anytime you start something new, too, be patient with them. Give them a chance. Give them a chance.
Yep.
They're going to work out with some uphill battles, but they're doing a great job so far.
All right.
God bless America.
All right. And we'll send us out to Pete, who's down in Ann Arbor getting his treatment, and then he'll hopefully be back next week.
Yeah.
Curry.